What's up, guys? Happy Sunday. I hope everyone's doing well. I hope everyone is okay with this snowstorm. What a snowstorm it is. Jordan, I saw your comment right now. So it is it's crazy. It's great. It's been a while since we had a snowstorm like this. It's insane. Um I had like 3 good workouts today shoveling snow. That was not fun, but eh, you can't help it. Um Yeah, it's crazy. Snow. I mean, the snow the previous week wasn't too bad because it was like more compact. Do you know what I mean? There was a lot. It was easy to pick up, I should say. This storm, there's a lot more hail now than snow. We got a good 18, 20 inches, so that's pretty significant. But the hail that made it heavy. It's extremely heavy the second and third time around. It is not good. And then of course the snowplow came by and then pushed all the snow in the street into my driveway. So I had to take care of that issue as well. But it's good. Had a workout. Technically I had a workout. It was fine. It was fine. It's freezing though. I think we're at like 14 degrees or something like that. That's how bad it is. So it didn't help. And it's still hailing right now, so it's not good. Um I hope everyone had a good week. They did some toy hunting. I hope you found whatever you're looking for. I was really on the mission of finding cardiac, and luckily I was successful in finding cardiac. So very happy about that. And I was somewhat successful with trading cards, and that I was happy about. I was very happy about. I'm extremely happy about it too. No, yeah, I'm extremely happy about it because the new packs that I did buy. Where's an example of it? Normally, I would show. Oh, you know what? I just put it. Well, the new English packs of these One Piece cards I found, and I'm extremely happy. I'm gonna put out these um, card ripping shorts, like a 6 episode series of me getting 5 hits out of 6 packs. It's insane, absolutely insane. So that was a lot of fun. And then we found some good clearance. I'm sure you guys checked that out. I had the YouTube short, and as well as it was in the recent toy hunt video. So I hope everyone was able to check that out. That was a lot of fun. But who knows what's going to happen this upcoming week, especially with the snow, because didn't go toy hunting today. Will not go toy hunting tomorrow because now um, school closings occurred. They already canceled all the schools in the area, which is expected. So it's state of emergency in many different states. It's insane. Um, yeah, we're just having some fun here. So we're going to be checking out any toy news, which I don't think there's much, but there's a little bit that I found, and then open up some toys, which I know we have Marvel Legends open up. I actually got a package in yesterday for some Bam Presto statues, so I'm gonna add on to that. Yeah, we'll have some fun tonight. Uh, let's see who's here. Brian King, what's up, man? How you doing? Jordan, I'm doing okay. And the Motu trailer, surprisingly, was really cool. I really enjoyed that trailer. It was a lot of fun. Alex Shorts, what's up, man? Kiwi Collector, how are you, sir? Rick, what's up, man? Kyle, what's up? NJ Trees here. How you doing, sir? World is falling here. Man, snow, snow, snow. Yeah, right. My pipes froze. Oh my god. Yeah, don't attempt it. Knowing with pipe freezing, just leave it alone. Or if you could just get a heater, heat up the room where it froze and just let it thaw out. Don't even attempt to do anything else aside from that. Spidey Pumpkinhead, what's up, man? How you doing? Fleecy, how are you, sir? You told me you got the last Psylocke and Thanos 2-pack at the one Target store. Awesome, man. Yeah, I was not expecting that. I was it lasted. There were 4 at that location. Then it was down to 3, but they were there for at least 3 weeks and no one touched it. I built my glass case from IKEA. What a pain in the butt. Oh, cool. Which glass case did you get? I know there's a lot of new ones because Detolf is no longer one of the cases, but they do have a newer version of it. But there are many other glass cases which are actually really cool. 25 Toys. What's up, man? Let's see. All right. Let me get the screen put up here. I was shocked that 2-pack was still there. Yeah, man, you got really lucky to get the last one. And add here. There we go. So, toyark.com. I found a couple things such as the Mafex here, and let's see, the Fraggle Rock, Abominations on pre-order, the Motu trailer. What do they have to talk about in there? I'm curious now. And then Big Bird. So let's hope we can get through this pretty easily. But with Mafex going on, my internet better not be screwing up right now because I would be really pissed. It is extremely windy, and with all the hail going on, I can expect it, but it's been lasting all day, and it better stay up for the remainder of the night. So the Batman Hush figures continue, and we are getting a Bruce Wayne and a Clark Kent figure, which is, I honestly think that's a great choice. Making Bruce and Clark, that's actually pretty awesome. I know it's civilian type characters, but that's, how often do you see a Bruce or Clark figure? Because you really don't. And I guess if they do this well, they're going to look really good. And image wise, I think they're going to nail it. So let's kind of see what's going on with this. There's pre-orders go live overseas, and then domestic should be soon. Bruce Wayne has 3 portraits, swap out hands, luggage, removal scarf, Batarang, new legs, and heads for the Mafex Hush Batman. Really? And then a new head for Mafex Hush Catwoman. See, that's awesome. They're going to add parts for figures that you may already have. So that's pretty cool. And then Clark comes with 2 portraits, a new portrait for this Hush Superman, a swap out torso, and interchangeable hands. That's cool too. So December is possible release. Trench coat is nice. Then they have the scarf, and there's your 3 portraits. Luggage, briefcase, batarangs. There's your scarf. And your new Batman legs. I wonder why. Because I don't have any Mafex figures. So with Batman, what would you need new legs for? Look at that. They got those sculpted in there. That's cool. And then here's your Catwoman. And here's Clark. Is it using the same body? Oh no, because Bruce has what's it called? A trench coat on. So I wonder Is that the Superman torso that they're talking about? Because that's cool. That's a cool swap out torso for them to do. Right, that's what it said. Swap out torsos, yeah, for Superman. That's cool. There we go. How many people loaded up on $1? Oh, if I could have found that, I would have easily done it, but there was no blockies inside at my Walmarts. I really like these two. McFarlane did the old Bruce Wayne. Oh, yes. Yes, I do remember it. It's a really cool set, him and Ace the dog. But it's the animated, but it's the animated, not DC Multiverse. I went for a 10-mile hike yesterday since the weather was good in my part of LA and ended up with 40-degree weather, and I was turned into an 18-mile 40-degree weather. That's in Philly. That's very close to shorts weather. When it's 50 degrees, man, a lot of people start wearing shorts. I really hate Hasbro's price increase, $44 for 86 Thundercracker. Wow. I'm not familiar with Transformers and their pricing. I knew I was really upset with paying certain prices for this guy because it didn't make any sense, because I don't know the classes, like leader class and I don't even know the classes. So where they break down in the pricing. So I feel your pain, because sometimes I feel like $34.99 and $24.99. I was like, what? They both look exactly the same size, and yet I'm paying a $10 difference on. It's weird. These are some of the best Clark and Bruce figures I've seen. I agree. They look really good. I hope the Rams lose. Look, my team is out, so I haven't been paying attention. Ender Shadow, what's up, man? Let's see. So yeah, Mafex, these look great, but I'm not a Mafex collector, so these are a pass from me. For anyone looking forward to it, it's awesome. Fraggle Rock, Fraggle Rock, Wave 3, my boss fight. I can't believe they're on Wave 3 already. 2 new figures joined the lineup. Pre-orders are now available for Monkey and Gobo. $44.99 each. Oh my god. What the hell do they come with? Oh, seriously? You're gonna get all this? Wow, 3 head sculpts. And the plant. Oh, look at that. I forgot. Did the plant have a name? I'm trying to remember. Gobo, and then Lanford. There we go. These look good. Not for me though, and especially if they're on Wave 3 already. I don't even remember Wave 1 and 2. It's been a while since I even thought or seen any Fraggle Rock figures. Hell, I don't remember seeing any like at a toy show recently that I could be like, oh look, Fraggle Rock. But they look cool. It's boss fight. It's like in boss fights wheelhouse to do figures like this. $45 though. That's, I don't know how big these things are, but damn. Abomination is on pre-order. I would actually like this Abomination because I do not have an Abomination figure. Like I believe I yeah, I used to have the Gamerverse Abomination build a figure, but I sold that wave. So therefore I no longer have an Abomination figure, even though that I know that was a pretty good figure. And this is uses the same body with some tweaks to it. But I mean, this looks good enough for me to have a collection. So that's still pretty cool. I again, I don't know what this storyline is, but that's pretty creepy right there. Cool. I will pick this up one day. It's not enough for me to pre-order. And look at that, the price $46.99. You know that this was a $39.99 standalone figure. So the price going up to $46.99 is crazy. Sean Beatty, what's up, man? I'm in Wonderland up here. I think there's 3 feet of snow. Oh my God, that's insane. I want that NECA Big Bird. Do you remember the Fraggle Rock figures we got with Happy? Yes, I do remember those. We will look for Fraggle Rock and Zolkon. You know, just for the sake of seeing it in person, yes, we will look for it at Zolkon. Absolutely. Showing up at Disney. Oh, really? I'm not surprised. Because Disney Springs in California or Florida, the Avengers store, they always get something, whether it be the standalone Build-A-Figures or the retro cards. Hell, they had been sitting on Scar and Colossus from the Deadpool movie for a long time, and I was hoping it would just like clearance out, and hopefully my cousin would help me out with that. But they disappeared, so they might have gone to like that liquidation warehouse that Disney does for employees, or I forgot, reserved guests. I don't remember. NJ Tree, you know about that. So who knows? I would have liked that Colossus figure. Glad I waited on Fraggle Rock. Now I can get them with the extra accessories. Nice. So, yeah, what do they have to talk about with this? I enjoy the trailer. Trailer was cool. Yeah. Damn you, internet. Damn you, Storm. I saw that. That is. Oh, God. The long road. The synopsis. Yeah. So a lot of this, the imagery throughout the trailer looked awesome. I'm not a Motu fan. I barely watched it when I was a kid. Of course, I don't collect any of it, but seeing this trailer, I was like, wow, this is really cool. Let's see. Who's there? I know. So the one, Nicholas Galitzine, who's playing He-Man, I don't know that guy. Camila Mendez as Tila. I know Camilla. I met Camilla. I actually had got her autograph from where? Where was that? I think it was like Wizard World at the time, or Fan Expo now. Allison Brie as Evil Lynn. Really? James Purefoy. Okay. Marina Baccarin. Yes, as Sorceress. That's cool. Jared Leto as Skeletor. I would have never thought that. But then again, who would know that was Jared Leto? Idris Elba. I saw Idris Elba, of course. And then, yeah, I don't know all these other people. Cool. So I guess they just want to put it on here. But I enjoyed the trailer. I thought it was pretty cool. Cast connection. Is it called Cast Connections? Cringer roaring and transformation was bringing tears to my eyes, bro. Oh, nice. You met Camilla. Yeah. During her time with Riverdale. Riverdale was just starting out. It was the first season, and I liked Riverdale. Riverdale was actually really cool because I wasn't expecting. Honestly, I wasn't thinking this what it was based on at the time, and I started watching it. I was like, oh my god, now I know what it is based on, and four of them were there. Yeah, four. The main cast was there. All four of them was there. So I met all four of them, got pictures with them as well as an autograph, and it was extremely cheap at the time because they just started. No one knew who these actors were, so it was pretty good. He-Man movie doesn't end with Skeletor running away. Say, oh yeah, right. That would be so good. And then we have McFarlane. I saw some of these. McFarlane, black, white, and green. I saw some of these at GameStop already. $27.99. Oh, and surprisingly, GameStop had it at that price too. Yeah, I was very surprised to see these, but then again, it's McFarlane figures. I wasn't really sure what to gauge these things for, and they also had Rocksteady and Bebop, so it was a very interesting sculpt. I have no idea how these figures are, but hell, why not? Did anyone try out these McFarlane Ninja Turtles? The first time I seen like the first wave was at Target. Let's see here, and then Big Bird. Is continuing on with the characters of Sesame Street. So that is really cool to see. 7-inch scale figure. I guess that's okay for the line. Was he? Hey, NJ Tree, was Big Bird displayed at New York Comic Con? Because I don't remember. And if he was, then I'm sure it was a great sculpt because I can't recall. I think he was. This looks familiar. I feel like I did see this. Oh, it comes with a tie, a scarf, Teddy. There's no way it comes with a nest. That's not possible. The letter B. It looks good. You know, for Sesame Street characters, they've been doing a great job. I did order mine at GameStop, but they did not have Michelangelo, so I need to order at Walmart. I hope they do. Okay. Wow. Weirdly enough, Michelangelo was one of the turtles I found at my GameStop. Yes, I just checked my pics. He was. Oh, see, yeah. I, I was pretty sure he was, but I couldn't remember. Did they price him here? Hold on. No, they did not price him here. I'm gonna assume he's gonna be like $40, but I don't know. Cool. And then, oh yeah, Mondo doing a Beavis and Butthead figure set. 9-inch tall figures, so they're basically like the 1/6 scale. Priced at $150. That's quite a bit of accessories. Oh my god. You know, that's really cool that they have alternate legs so that way we can just swap out and have them sit down on the couch. And look, there's indentations on the couch so that way, you know, they're properly in there. And oh, look, the TVs have different screens that you can put on there. What is all this? So plenty of arms, 3 portraits for each of them. Baseball bat, remote control. I'm assuming cheese fries, lighter, and yeah, that's not good. I didn't watch Beavis and Butthead often, but I watched enough of it to understand what was going on. That's still cool. That's really cool. $150. Wow. You know, that's not too bad for Mondo. You're getting 2 figures, really. Considering the fact that with Mondo regular single character figures from Marvel, Thundercats, you know, they're 200 plus, maybe 300. This is 150. That's not a bad deal. Restricted to just 1250 units. Wow, special limited edition set. Let's see. We need the diorama behind Big Red. You know what? I felt like that diorama was the street scene diorama. They just added a couple things here and there to make it look like Sesame Street in a way. Nerdzoic has Big Bread at $52.99. Gotcha. Don't have the slightest interest in Sesame Street figures, even though I probably spent just as much time watching G.I. Joe. Neither do I. I mean, I grew up with Sesame Street in the 80s, so it's very nostalgic for me, but not enough to have an action figure of it. I gave up going to my Target and Walmart. I'm happy now that I don't need to face empty space. I checked a few dices, but no luck on risers. Didn't have any 1/12 scale stuff. Found a variety of risers on Amazon. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, I've gotten risers at Amazon too, so I hope they work out for you. Set is Amazing. I'm extremely tempted. Beavis in my head, I would have to print out a new screen with Guard. Oh, yeah. There's something wrong with your internet voice. I know, Thor. It sucks. It's the storm. It's the snowstorm that's happening right now. So it's weirdly messing up and it's infuriating right now. I could probably switch to a Nest instead of my main router, but I don't know how much better that's going to be. Couch is great. I kind of hope Jada does an articulated set though. You never know. It's possible. Eric Draven 1/6 scale figure is calling to me. Yeah, that Eric Draven is insane. That head sculpt is insane. Right here. Look at that. I don't by Infinite statue. Infinite is crazy. Oh God, this internet. This connection is killing me. This is 1/6 scale though. If you're a 1/6 collector, my God. That face sculpt is phenomenal. Rolling eyeball features, as you can tell. Rooted hair. I just noticed that. I didn't even realize that rooted hair. God, how much will this thing cost? Does it have a price here? It does not. Oh no, it does. There you go. Standard edition. Oh, has molded hair, and it's $380. Deluxe edition is rooted hair for $480. Then deluxe gold edition is the graveyard diorama and a white mask for $580. Then an exclusive edition for $650 adds a window and candles diorama. Did I miss all that stuff? Oh, I did miss all that stuff. Holy crap. Wow. That is a lot of stuff. For anyone that loves Crow, oh my God. They definitely could. So I hope, I hope there's always some focus with what they're currently doing, but I would absolutely love to see anything new that they could do. All right, let's see. Oh, the last thing. If anyone is in the East Coast and Dragon Ball is your thing, I hope you're going to go to New Jersey to the American Dream Mall because the Dragon Ball tour is coming to Illinois, New Jersey, Florida, Texas, and California. And these are the dates for the tour. And I will be going to the American Dream Mall in New Jersey for that weekend, but I'll just be there on Friday, February 20th. There is so much stuff, but there's only one main reason to go because they are actually offering the Japan exclusive Goku Genki Matsudaira. I forgot. Let's see here. So They got giveaways going on, tote bags, Super Saiyan 4 Goku Daima, comic book, catalog, and the lanyard and rally card stickers. So you basically will collect a couple things available at each experience area. Acrylic stands, which are nice. They'll have exhibitions, which is awesome. So they have displays of all of these items here. So you can actually play Sparking Zero, which is cool. You can do some of the card game, which is really nice too. Pose and Try. We got the Dragon Star series, the card game, which you can actually do a tutorial event. So you'll get a deck of cards for free and then get to play for a little bit to learn the game. You can get a free plastic model kit and you can build it right there on site. They did something like this at New York Comic Con too. Sparking Zero, if you try out the game, seems like you get a medal and a lanyard. Photo op, there's a giveaway for a free button and badge. But this is what's important. Look at this. They will be selling the Super Saiyan Son Goku Genki Damatsuri edition. This is only available in Japan. And they're going to bring it for the pop-up tour. That is absolutely phenomenal. If I go there and they sell out, I will be so pissed. Really, really pissed. So I need to get there as early as possible and more than likely line up. Because knowing these other toy collectors, they're going to be doing the exact same thing. The 40th anniversary Goku and Dragon, this was the New York Comic Con exclusive. That's perfectly fine. I don't need that one. The games begin. Goku right here. That's available now. You can buy that anywhere. You have new Dragon Stars figures, which is fine. These are going to be crazy. These are the Super Masters piece, Master Stars piece. These guys are statues, but they jump up in value, and the market price for these things are absolutely crazy. Sometimes they go for $500 or more. So they're already expensive as it is. It's just, damn. I don't know if I want to. I already have something similar to those figures right now. It's just nuts, man. Model kit, and then they got, they're selling cards too. So that's cool. Gift with purchase, you get postcard and acrylic stand. And then if you buy cards, you get a promotional pack. So hell yes. I'm going. I already requested off from work. I'm going to drive to Jersey, park at the parking lot. It's probably by the Giant Stadium anyway. And I need to get that. I absolutely need to get that. Good Lord. Let's see. Here comes the stress over a figure. Yeah. Right. The mall in Illinois will be in. Yeah, exactly. They will. They're gonna go for that one Figure Arts figure. That's the main reason to go. I kid you not. This is the only reason to go. So I hope that they don't sell out. I really do. Okay. All right. Let's open up some figures now. Let's take this out. So apologies for the disruption in my internet connection because this snowstorm is still going on. It's hailing and snowing right now because, let's see, an hour before this, I was outside shoveling. Like I came in before before I jumped on this live stream. So let's see. There are a few things that I'm gonna open up, and I know some of it's more recent pickups, like Cardiac. We'll take a look at that. We found Orange Cassidy, the Target exclusive, because I really love that chair in there. That's really cool. I think I do. I have the very first release of Orange Cassidy, but he has a belt for this one, so that's pretty neat. So if you know anything about AEW, I didn't care much to have another figure of him, but I'll take the accessories out of it. We have that, this, and then where'd you guys go? Where's the figures? I figured we get started opening up some of the Executioner wave, so we can open up some Marvel Legends there. Where is the other figure? Oh, there it is. There it is. Enchantress. So I only have 2 from this wave, and I'm slowly going to build it because I prefer to get them on sale or at least some kind of discount. So I remember I only paid $20 for this, and I only paid $18 for this. So we will definitely open those up, and then hopefully build Executioner in due time. So we'll see what happens with that. We will build. I said build. We're gonna open this guy because I want this Godzilla. I really do. Wonder Woman looks great. This looks like a great looking figure. Head sculpt is amazing. So I don't know if I'm gonna keep her though. We'll see what happens with that. And I think on my thumbnail I put a Banpresto image that we're gonna unbox. So the most recent mail call that I got was of 2 Banpresto statues from One Piece. So we can definitely, I want to build those, I want to open those up because they're going to get added to this shelf right there. So yeah, I pretty much have a good lineup with what's happening right now. I think I'll start with McFarlane Toys because it's huge, and I need to. I won't have any room if I put this on the table. So let's get this out of the way because this is really nice. Really nice set. Let's see. Orange Cassidy's so fun. Yeah. I still enjoy watching him as a wrestler. That was a great price art. Yeah, man. This was really cool. And you know what? I was somewhat deflated at the same time because my friends over on the West Coast said, you know, they were showing up at Ross for $9.99. And I was like, well, they don't show up here at Ross. This was showing up at Ross for $9.99, including Flash and that other ape character. I forgot who it was. The Flash and Ape 2-pack was $9.99 also. So that's ridiculous. Okay. Whoa. This thing is huge. This will be cool. I only wanted Godzilla because if you guys know, I've been making my explosion and flame effects, and I want to utilize, I'm going to make something for him and create like a diorama with blue explosions. And this one would be awesome to work with. So let's see. Wonder Woman pack. I'll buy her if you don't want. If the person, someone already called it, but if they choose not to want it, I will let you know, Brian. Even the little mini one. Jeez. There's more tape. Okay, that's not good. This thing is heavy. Oh, there's articulation in the little figure. Ah. Let me put that there. And they have a actual soft goods lasso. Holy Christ. Yeah, if anyone found this at Ross for $9.99, that's amazing. It really is. Because Ross is already insane with pricing. All right. Let's take that out. We got the trading card. We got the stand. And I got to cut him out. And then we'll... Oh my God. Where do I... And there's the tail. What else is being held on? Oh, there you go. All right, let me put you right here for now. Please don't fall, because if you fall, I think it's just the sculpt of this thing is actually pretty well done. Oh my God, that is so much weight right there. Jeez. Okay. I did pay $75. Yeah, isn't this like retail $80? So this has flexibility, but does it really bend? Oh, I guess it does. It's got the holes here. All right. There's a little bit of bend. I think it's only like at this point down. Malcolm Lee, what's up, man? Ross for the win. How's the weather? It's still snowing and hailing right now. I did 3 times shoveling throughout the day. So it's pretty nuts. Robert Diaz, what's up? Local card shop got me today. I bought some Evangelion cards. Oh, they have Evangelion cards. That's cool. I'm still stuck on One Piece, and I cannot find any. And I'm so mad that I can't find any. Does not have to look for tails. Let's see. Let's see and add this. There we go. So yeah, this tail is that's how long or tall that tail is. And considering the little mini one, I mean, geez. This she's so okay, hold on. Again, please don't fall. Her legs are... What did they do here? Okay, that's really weird. Okay. But her legs are like so bowed, not bowed. They that's straight according to, like, I can't, they don't come together like this. They're just out in the open like that. So I'm going to have to adjust the ankles to kind of go inward to allow her feet to stand properly, which will be weird. Nope. Oh, McFarlane. I did not do this correctly. And that's why they give you stands from McFarlane. Jesus Christ. She's going to fall. She's absolutely going to fall. Head sculpt is phenomenal, by the way. That's probably the best thing right now from that figure. Love your figures is chilling. Nolan Collects. What's up, man? How are you, sir? All right. So this guy, I wonder how difficult this thing is going to be. That is ridiculous. Is it safe to say that I need to heat this thing up? Jesus Christ. She is beautiful. Finally opened up a few of my import Star Wars I've had for months. Wow, Boba Fett. Very cool. Still have 9 imports left. Yeah, I know how you feel. I still have a ton of figures here that is going to take a long time for me to get through. All right, as if these are not sharp, but they are hard, and so when you grip onto it, it's not pleasant. Got it. There you go. Jeez. Look at this guy. So that turns, he's got 5 points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 points of articulation. So we got head and supposedly, oh yeah, there you go. You can open that mouth. He can't really close it, but you can open it. There's the others. The legs. There you go. This is awesome, actually. For what it is, it's not bad. That's pretty good. This thing is enormous. Like, I could try to, that's all you get. That's all you get right there. Jesus. It absolutely has weight to it. This could easily be 3 pounds, 4 pounds. Yeah, that's not going to work. This is insane. This is really crazy. RMD, what's up, man? Hope all is good with the snow, cold weather. So far, everything is good. Not too bad. We're very close to 20 inches of snow. So it wasn't bad. I got my workout shoveling 3 times today. So it's pretty crazy. Feel bad for those that paid full price on this comment. Yeah, I know, right? But you never know with clearance. I mean, luckily I'm not much of a McFarlane collector, but I love a good Godzilla figure, and you are my first Godzilla figure, and this is awesome. I cannot wait. I'm going to make a blue flame for him, and I already have the explosion effects, so hopefully I can make a good photo, and it'll look really awesome. But this will be really cool. So in terms of height, I mean, That's height. And then you're supposed to technically use this one right here. That's pretty crazy. I never read the series that they had for DC Comics, but we'll see. Not bad for $24. This, on the other hand, I don't know what to say about this one. The arms come down, which is nice. The legs are more of my issue, just because she's having a bitch time standing. Like, no matter what. Like, because her feet aren't planted because the legs just are splayed out like that. And there's no, of course, there's no upper thigh cut or boot cut to fix that. So sculpt is nice. It looks really good. Head sculpt is, again, that's a great head sculpt. That's really cool. There is the butterfly that he has going on, so that's nice to see. Upper bicep, and then the double joints. Man, if McFarlane got rid of pins, how cool would their line be too? There's a diaphragm rocker. It's not bad. And then the waist joint, there's a little bit, not a lot, but it's there, but it doesn't do anything. So it's there. And then, yep, there's, oh, you can't even have her kick. That's as high as she goes. Double jointed knee. I think sculpt is right now the only thing that's going for it. I mean, look at that. That's a good looking head sculpt. Oh, and she comes with this. She comes with that you can just loop on like so. So there you have it. And I can't stand her up. It's crazy. This looks just as good. This will be good. I'll keep this with the Godzilla. So it's got a waist cut, and it's got the legs that can bend, and the arms can rotate. I think they did a nice job with the cut where the arms are. Oh geez. So it looks somewhat seamless, but it is a ball joint. So, oh, there you go. So it's nicely rounded to make it look seamless, and it works. But there's your little mini Wonder Woman. But you, oh my God, I cannot. This is crazy. I can't. It just wants to. And it's not that it's loose. It's just awkward standing the way you want to try to just put it. And I guess that's why they come with foot stands. What else can you say about it? That's all you're going to get. So yeah, there's Wonder Woman. I'll just put her off to the side for now. Crazy, really crazy. That looks so cool. More mutant dinosaurs. Not only did I pay for it, I did buy two to gift. Oh, geez. I learned now. Sounds good. Liking that you staying consistent with Toy Hunt Reels. Keep it up. Yeah, man. 14 days straight. I'm going for 30 days. So I hope I can really last for 30 days, because coming up with content sometimes is just like, luckily I can continue on with my toy hunting as the content. And I'm going to throw in card ripping too, because I've been recording my card rippings, and that's been a lot of fun as well. So I'm glad you guys are watching it. Cardiac. Here we go. That's pretty nice. Likewise with this, Sculpt looks really good. And then we get extra hands and his weapon here. Extra hands. I'll just. Do I need to? Oh God, I do. Left hand. Nope, we'll do right hand. Take that out. Let's see. Luke, how are you, man? So I guess with this, this is just on one end. Yeah. I'm trying to recall. Nope. I have it on wrong. At least I think I do. It's funny. They have instructions on the back of it to show you that, hey, you know what? You can swap out the hands. But they don't have any instructions to tell you how to put the weapon together. What the hell is happening here? Oh, geez, that's what it is. So it's your lollipop right there. There you go. Let's see if I can just. Now I know he's supposed to hold this with two hands, but that is pretty much what he got. I mean, he's got a expressive hand, which is cool. So this pretty much looks like it. Most of it is all new sculpt. It really does. Of course, all new head. The shoulder pads, which is wrapped inside the shoulder joint, so it rotates with it. Upper bicep, and of course a double jointed elbow. These are new gauntlets right here, so that's okay. It's funny. I mean, look at because of these like pouches, right? They got pouches all over the place on his forearms, his thighs, as well as his calves. So you got all of that. And there is a thigh cut right here above the pouches there. So these are I think it's sculpted or inlaid into the top of this leg. And then that's a new knee, if I'm not mistaken. And then there's no, see, that's crazy. You have the upper thigh right here. That's not bad to hide that cut, but they didn't make a cut here for the calf. So there's nothing to turn there. So they could have easily they should have done that, but they didn't put that articulation point. But no ab crunch, I guess, to allow for more articulation, just a diaphragm joint. So I don't know. Would I want I mean, it looks good with just a diaphragm joint from an aesthetic, but I am not sure. Would I want the ab crunch? I'm glad at least they didn't do a waist cut, because I would be more pissed off with a waist cut. Because a waist cut is just, I really don't like a waist cut. I want to get another cardiac to file the nose down like Robo did. Oh yeah, that's actually a cool idea. This ball is on one end, the two halves go together. Yeah. I got cardiac a couple days. The price came out to $40. And there you go, using a gift card. That's great. Any type of cards or strictly one genre, because I still have a hobby box of new Topps basketball. Nice. Yeah, One Piece cards. Man, One Piece cards are a pain in the ass right now. I'm so mad with how One Piece cards got so popular that now I can't even find them. For 2 years, I used to easily get One Piece cards, and at retail price I used to get. Now I can't find them anywhere. I can't find them at Walmart. I can barely find them at Target. And God forbid if I go to like a shop that sells them for higher than market price, and market prices are already expensive. Insane with how One Piece became. Unbelievable. Gil, how are you, man? Speculators kill. Yeah. What are you going to do? Is there one foil card in each pack of One Piece? There's typically 2 foil cards. Yeah, 2 foil cards, but one of them could be a alternate art card. So it just, if you can get an alternate art card, that's an awesome find, an awesome pickup, if you want to call it that. It's a good chase card to get. Those are the ones that are difficult to get. Are ridiculous. Yeah, it's crazy. It's insane. Absolutely insane. All right. So I really love the look of cardiac. I'm glad we have a cardiac now. So that's what I'm more excited about. But I don't know. I think articulation is what we've come to expect when it comes to Marvel Legends. They will pick and choose certain articulation points to make us angry. No, they just do it. Sometimes their choices are just unfortunately wrong. You know what I mean? It's just, why did you do that? You could have done this. But who's to say? I'm not in charge. I don't make the decisions. It's crazy. I don't know how I'm going to pose him on my shelf. That's the hard part, because this shelf, oh, you can't see it. This shelf here, all Spider-Man, mostly symbiotes and villains, and then villains. So there's not a lot of room anymore. I got to figure that out. That's the worst part. That is really the worst part. It sucks. Let's see. Megan Weapon, what's up? Hell no. Nope. 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 I'm going to get that thing graded. And then depending upon what I get, who knows? Who knows? Figure Fight Club, what's up, man? Thanks for stopping by. Lots of One Piece here. It is the Pokemon that are. You have a lot of One Piece. Oh my god, you're so lucky. I would ask you, but the just to ship it is insane. Have a good night, man. I appreciate it. Robert's Infinite Realms, what's up, man? Keep forgetting you moved to say, hey, no worries. Great. Yep. Hell yeah, I'm grading it. I'm grading all the other ones too. Had boxes for 2 days. Oh my god. Yeah, but how much did they sell it for? What was their price? Okay, let's see. Let's I'm gonna switch it up. Orange Cassidy, let's get you out of this box because I'm more than likely gonna toss this box. Pay-per-view limited edition. So Target has been getting these. What the hell? Did they? They glued them now. Holy crap! They glued these onto the cardboard. Holy, god damn it! Target would always get these pay-per-view figures. They don't sell them anywhere else, which is why there's a ton of Britt Baker over at my liquidation stores. What the hell? How do they expect you to open this? You cut that. Look how stupid this is. All right. They have flaps for you to open here, but they glue this and they glued that. So they're expecting you to just rip this open. So it's not collector friendly. Oh, great. Orange Cassidy. Let's see. I love this belt. This belt looks great. Let's see. But like I was saying with Target, I don't think they're carrying AEW anymore because it's not a part of the new planogram. So, but at the same time, I don't think Jazzwares is even doing AEW anymore. I almost threw this box and I meant to get the chair. Okay. That's destroyed. Don't need that. That's not bad, man. That's a good deal. If you think about it, it's really good. Just got Cardiac Al and Spidey 29 this week. Cool figs overall. Nice. I will pick up Al and Hypno Hustler when it's a good deal. Like clearance deal. That's when I'll pick it up. I'm thinking of diving into One Piece cards ever since I watched the show. Nice. Hate AEW probably the few times I've gone. I'm still sticking to New Year's resolution. No more pre-orders. Also, I still haven't picked up any figures. Nice, man. That's pretty good. It's only been 25 days, so that's good. Still haven't picked but the last figures still be bought there. Oh, of course, man. Absolutely. So this is the chair, which is really cool for a accessory, right? The Double or Nothing chair. Now I can't afford to, buy tickets where they have where you sit in these chairs and you can take these chairs home. The way they designed this chair is funky. Why is it? WWE makes a good folding chair. What the hell? Ha! There we go. Sorry. It disconnected. And so now you got all this feedback. So hopefully that's better. Good Lord. Yeah, this is a weirdly constructed chair. WWE Mattel makes a good folding chair. This is a little weird. Like, I think, all right, it's already disappointing because the chair is like, what the hell? I think that's how it's supposed to be, right there. So there's your folding chair. Let's see. He looks so good. I want it. He's such an original. Absolutely is. I mean, for what it is, it's really not bad. He's got the glasses can come off, which is nice. Everything is being held with clear rubber bands, if you can see it. There you go. So that's a pretty nice figure. I liked originally, like the first time they did Orange Cassidy, they made soft rubber for his jeans so you can tuck in his hands, but they didn't continue it, so it's not a part of this. Still using pins, and yeah, it's fine. Orange Cassidy is a figure. I don't mind. It's not bad. Jazzwares lost to AEW. No idea if that's okay. I knew that was happening. It's just weird what was going on. Awesome chair. Yeah, I like the chair. I like the chair more, and the belt. So I'm happy with it. He'll go with the wrestling figures that I do have. And again, it's rare for me to buy wrestling figures, but for the price of, what was it, $12, I didn't mind. It did come with an extra hand, so I guess this helps with holding the belt. So not too bad. I will put you there, and there you go. There we go. All right, so who's next? Phantom Rider. We can do Phantom Rider. Where did I dropped my knife. Where did it go? So if you remember, I got Phantom Rider at GameStop, and I was set on using my $5 voucher, and I did, but at the same time, I had that $10 coupon too that GameStop had some sort of settlement. They had a settlement for something. I don't even remember. So everyone who was a pro member got a $10 gift card. $10 voucher, I should say. Oh, Lord. Okay. What do we expect from this figure? What body is this? So we got an executioner leg, a pair of fists, an extra open hand, and 2 trigger hands right there. And we got 2 pistols right here, which surprisingly are nice because they painted it. So Can you please come out? Body is this? It looks like the Hatut Zaraze body, but better. Well, I mean, it's the new Vulcan body. That's a given. It just reminds me of the Wakanda, the army, whatever their military. So yeah, I think this is just all. Yeah, it's the all new body with butterfly joints, with a hat that does not come off. So there you go. Simple enough. There's your Phantom Rider. I mean, unpainted Deadpool. That's funny. Juan, how you doing, man? Simple design, but it works. I know some complain it's too simple, but that's the design. What else do you expect out of it? I never got that coupon from you. Are you a pro member? Because I think it was only sent to pro members during that time, and you would have had to opt out or opt in for the settlement, and you had to choose $10 voucher or $5 in cash. MMA Panda, what's up, man? Hard figure to find. When I found him, it was the last one, maybe because the box was beat up around the corner. Did you find him at GameStop? Because they're only selling them retail-wise, GameStop. I don't know. I don't think they're going to Walmart or Target, unless you're looking local shops. So I don't know. I mean, we know what the body is. Why am I forgetting? Vulcan. We know it's the Vulcan body. Everything pretty much is the same. Of course, you have new gloves. So that cut that they always have at the forearms, they've made the gloves, and you can see the sculpt in the gloves, in the hands too. So that's actually really nice. Was this belt from the Pirate Deadpool? I'm curious if it was. The holsters, the belt holster, everything. And then the boots, they may be somebody's. I'm trying to remember. Any new announcements you're interested in this year so far? Yeah, the Goku from SH Figure Arts that I'm going to hopefully purchase at the Dragon Ball Tour. So far, that is what I'm aiming for. Outside of that, not yet. I haven't seen anything that I'm really going after. Do you know what I'm talking about, RMD? Because if not, it's this guy right here. Okay. Enchantress. I no longer have the Enchantress from God knows what it was. I think it was the Dormammu Build-A-Figure. I think that was the last time we got Enchantress. So again, from Marvel Legends, I sold that wave a long time ago. So I never had an Enchantress since then. So to get the new model, awesome. Is it any good? I hope so, considering it's new double joints, pinless, new head sculpt, everything. So, and then they have the Executioner body there. That's pretty nice. Yeah, they go. Oh, yep, absolutely. I might go to. Yeah, go. You'll get a lot of free stuff. It's gonna be awesome. I was gonna get Enchantress, but they gave her the top. Yeah, that's the crazy thing. The this just looks like the original torso, which I'm like, why? Why didn't you just make a new one? Because it looks so thin and narrow. At least they didn't do the upper bicep cut like they did with Emma and Mystique. So I'm happy about that. Looks like the flesh color tone matched pretty well. So that's really good. And the head sculpt is great. Looks really nice. So they added a loose skirt piece. So that kind of just wobbles around. But I think once you have it down for whatever pose you're doing, you're good. But then we got these heels, the Emma Frost heels. They work sometimes, not all the time. There's the heels that, God forbid, we're going to work with. But it comes with a new accessory, which is insane. I like that. I think we have to pop the hand out because I see where it's going. Excuse my posing, but I will try my best. That's pretty good. I love the new effect. That's a really cool effect. And again, the face sculpt, awesome. Looks really nice. Or we can do this. Now, standing might be maybe an issue. Maybe. Because Emma Frost can stand up. I don't know. What do we do about this? That's pretty nuts. I know I want her. I like she's almost there, right? That's such a pain. I hate it when you can't make a figure stand up. Unbelievable. Wait, where are we at? Where are we at? Jeffrey, what's up, man? Figure looks great. Happy Sunday. Hope you're staying warm. So far, so good. Yes. If I have to go outside again, oh, that'll be insane. JB, how are you? I like Marvel, but I can't justify buying everything these days. I'm also in Black Series and some McFarlane. Yeah, I know. I get it, man. That's why I can be very frugal when I toy hunt. So I'm always trying to find the best deal, whether it be online or in stores. And if I can, I will do that. Um, I have no problem waiting for a good deal, but then there are some that I will pre-order every now and then. All right, Cardiac, you're gonna hold her up with your hand, maybe. Yeah, we'll just do that. So I know how you feel, man. Can't wait for the new Dragon Ball Super. Oh yeah, that's awesome. Pop the head for what? I had to, but buy the whole wave for Executioner. I've only asked for him. Yeah, right. I know it. for having Enchantress back in the collection, at least it's newer, so I'm good. But Executioner, absolutely. That was an amazing looking figure when I got to try it out at New York. So I definitely want to pick it up, as long as I can get good deals on it. Cartoons and cannabis. What's up, man? It's been a while. Enchantress is the only one I got from this wave. No chewings here. What's up, man? I can't stand her without a stand. Yeah, I'm gonna get pissed off with that. Yeah. Hasbro should just use Psylocke as a standard female body. I know, right? They should absolutely do that. Those high heels and plastic capes on Marvel gotta go. Yep, the high heels, man. I get it from an aesthetic, but it does not work. Plastic capes, I'm here or there with it. I would absolutely love soft goods capes. Absolutely. It's just how much more of an increase in pricing would it be if they did soft goods capes? You know what I mean? It's kind of like if they did soft goods capes for everything, or even if they don't, we'd still be paying the upcharge of using soft goods, which is nuts. So yeah, I absolutely agree. I would love soft goods. They're better. Absolutely better. Okay. I think we got the Marvel Legends out of the way. I'm gonna knock into these Banpresto figures because I I absolutely want to put them on display. Let's drop them. So if you weren't here from the beginning, damn it, I got mail and got 2 new One Piece statues here. There we go. So I definitely want to add it to the shelf that I have right next to me. So we have Shirahoshi from One Piece. If you don't know, she is a mermaid, right? And we have Vivi. She looks awesome. So if you've never opened up these Banpresto statues, which you've seen most of the time at Ross, in most cases, you do have to build them. They're not difficult. They normally come in 1 to 5 different pieces, but I love them. They're great to represent the anime that you enjoy. And because I love buying SH Figure Arts too, but there's something about anime statues that I just like them more. They'll have a great pose and they'll always look good. Let's see. Just make a Maximum Gambit with Socrates. Yeah, we'll see about that. Alan, what's up, man? Isn't even? Oh man, hey, I don't mind that she's black. I think she's gonna look great for the part, considering the fact where she comes from in the story. It can make sense where she's. Let's see. So here we go. Yeah, there we go. I need room. Let's see if I can make some room here. All right, since you don't stand up, I'm going to take you out of the way. Here are the pieces. So there's a head, there's a hand, and there's a stand, and of course there's a body. So normally we work from the bottom and get a stand properly in place. Now these are normally, not all of them, but this line is typically 9 to 11 inches tall. So I make sure the statues that I get all scale pretty much the same, so that way it looks uniform in a way. So let's see. I like SHF2. They're even getting better on. Oh, absolutely, absolutely. I don't care as long as they get her right. Yeah, they better get it right. I mean, the first season was I actually enjoyed the first season, and it kind of covered up to like 70 episodes. I think maybe 50 episodes. All right. So I put the head and then insert the hand, and well, there you go. Looks great. And I could just leave her like that, and it would have that presence on the shelf. So this is great. When are you getting the horse for? I'm not even going to bother. Nope. I'll just wait until Marvel Legends put ones out. Captain 007, what's up, man? Can you give a walkthrough of the models behind? I can. Like the figure. What are you talking about? The One Piece figures that I got? J-Shot, what's up, man? How you doing? Or what's on screen right now? I don't know what you mean. Rick, got my second Bandai Star Wars model kit. Still haven't built the first one. Model kits, I know. I have this whole backlog of model kits here that I haven't touched yet. Got the toolkit from Kinokuniya. Nice. Monday I picked up one of the three and left. Nice. Okay. Luffy and the crew beat up Kisame. Everything. Oh, I can't do that right now. Because it's huge. I have the huge collection. I do have 2 different videos of my collection that you can check out in my video library. So you can definitely check that out. I'll show you what I have currently in front of me at the moment, but that's a lot to go through, a whole lot. I kid you not. And if I did this, you're talking about like an entire room of figures. That is not feasible. Have you seen Tales of the Wedding Rings? I would like this. I have not. I have not seen that. So we got you out now. Ooh. All right, Shirahoshi. Oh yeah, they're protected in cardboard, and they're wrapped up in plastic. Let's see. So she does come with a stand. I'm pretty sure it's just to help with balancing. And then, oh, she got a broken piece right here. Hopefully I can fix that. I'm not surprised it's broken. That's a very weak tail. The plastic is extremely thin right there. So I'll have to glue that back together. Okay. Good Lord. This one broke too. Interesting. Okay. So let's see how this goes. How would this, it's funny because these things are, you don't know how you're going to, there's no instructions. So we have this. Now, what in the heck is that shape, and where does it go? That is that's the question. Because to be honest, it can stand perfectly fine. How would this help support wherever in the hell? Oh, whatever. Oh, we'll find out. Do we ever get art collecting room tour? I did one video, and then my good friends at what is it? My good friends at the Grown Ass Men podcast did a room tour. So I was on their channel doing a room tour, and that was actually pretty thorough. I think I have that. If you look in my posts on YouTube, there is a link to that tour. Have you been keeping up with any anime? Lots of good shows. I've been trying to. I already caught up with Dandadan, Kaiju number 8, and what was I? I'm still watching One Piece. I'm nowhere near it, but nowhere near the thousands. But my God, what else am I watching? You know what's crazy? I watch Spy Family. I think I'm caught up on. There's so many that I've been trying to watch. Big Fan Samurai, what's up, man? Let's see. How are we going to do this? This is a nice. How are we going to do that? Okay, look at that. Plugged that in, and now there's Shirahoshi. So, unfortunately, this tail piece needs to get glued back in, right? So we got that. And then this kind of just popped out. So we got to put that on there too. So yeah, I don't care. It's not a big deal. I can fix stuff. It's not a problem for me. I feel like that sits like right there. And I just did it. There you go. There's a stand. So really cool. Let me see. I'm going to fit this in here, and then I'll show you what I got. So we'll add Vivi right there, and yeah, we could leave you right there too. That's pretty good. How am I going to show you? Oh, I could just take my phone. Let's see. If I can do this right. There you go. There's all the One Piece. That's pretty good. Nice. Everything that's on here. There's McFarlane. Just what's it called? White Knight Batman. So there's that. I have my Fantastic Four figures currently right here. And then just some other figure arts, some Mythic Legions, and Vader right there. Of course, I'm opening cards, so there's that. And some random figures that I put there. So that's what's on my desk right now. Everything else is just crazy to look at. Jada Toys going on, as well as Storm Arena, and like there's the SH Figure Arts part. So there's a lot. There can definitely be so much to put, which is why I do these unboxings on Sunday, so I could throw out some cardboard and plastic, and then hopefully put out some figures where they belong. So, God dang it. Let's see. There we go. Okay. So we got those opened. They're done, taken care of. I will fix Shirahoshi afterwards. And then, let's see. We got like 5 more minutes. Let's see what we got. That'll take time. That would definitely take time because I have Shumagorath. I have not opened him yet, but I know it'll take time to build. But I'm sure this figure is awesome. I could probably do something as simple as the Velocity suit, because this one was this one was it's just a repaint re-release, but I never had it. Oh no, I did have it. It was the Demo Goblin Build-A-Figure, I think. Yeah, because it was with the other two Gamerverse Spider-Men, Shang-Chi, and some others that I'm trying to remember. But yeah, I only bought this because Walmart had it on sale for $15. So once again, finding a good deal, I will pick up the ones that have a good sale price. But considering I have a library of Spider-Man figures, I'm going to add them. And what does he have? He has whipping hands, fists, no wall crawling hands, but I guess, whatever. And web effect pieces. So, okay, cool. See, I don't mind. I mean, this is an older Spider-Man. And why do we know that? Because look, it still has pins. I mean, geez, they didn't even try to update it at all. So these things are they're very bendy. That's why we get them at a discount. There's no butterfly joints. Man, the plastic just feels so different. It's really weird. And of course they have the ab crunch, right? And then that waist swivel. Oh, Marvel Legends and the waist swivel. I wish they could do away with that. I really do. But this is the Gamerverse Velocity suit. I mean, it looks cool. I'm cool with the web accessories and all, but he definitely fits in with the other Gamerverse figures that I have on the shelf. So I don't mind it. I think it works well to definitely go through that and have that presentation on my shelf. Let's see. Jeffrey, I appreciate it, man. Thank you, sir. But yeah, this is what it is, right? I mean, how would you pose this Spider-Man, honestly? Like, he just looks like, because it's the Velocity suit. It's Iron Man like, you know what I mean? That's all it can be. It's got a cool design to it, and I mean, look at this. It's all new sculpt. Everything is all new sculpt. All these are sculpted lines. They're not painted. I mean, yes, they're painted, but these are all sculpted. Everything is sculpted, and no wonder they reused it to repaint it and make their money out of the sculpt. Such a bummer. I know, right? They could have, because it's, what do you think, 3-year-old, 4-year-old figure, and they couldn't update it. But you know what? Why would they? Because they'll never use this body again. They decided to do all new sculpt for it, and then they didn't do anything with it until now. I can feel The back looks so nice. It does look nice, especially in the front. The front looks great. And the back, look at all that, the sculpted lines in there. Shroomy, how are you? Spider figs are either really good or meh. You are correct on that. I agree. This one is meh, but it fits well with the other Gamerverse figures. So, and getting it at 15 instead of 30, which is stupid. Walmart selling this thing for 30 is really stupid. So 15, I'm fine with it. And when it comes to Marvel Legends, $15 is really good. Let's see what we got. I would do Chopper, but I feel like Chopper. Watch, I bet you Chopper has so much more. We're doing Chopper. We're gonna do Chopper. If you don't know what I'm talking about, this is Chopper. This is the SH Figuarts One Piece Tony Chopper from the Future Island Egghead saga. It's funny because all of the One Piece Future Island Egghead figures all have these very, very unique outfits. And for some weird ass reason, Figuarts, I don't know where they make these decisions, they decide to make their first Chopper figure in the Egghead series, which sounds so dumb, but at least, you know, there are 3 Egghead figures or characters that they have out for sale now. So we got 4 faceplates, which is nice, and we got a new Luffy head sculpt, head faceplate, which is nice. We do have a stand here. Really? Can he not stand? He's just probably top heavy, so that's really the reason why they probably have a stand for it. So, if you don't watch One Piece and you don't know who Chopper is a reindeer, and he is the doctor of the group. So look at that. He's got like a rolling shoulder joint, which is awesome, a single jointed elbow, and a ball wrist for his hands. So tiny, and he's got all of that right there. And he's got a waist, a ball waist, which is awesome. Look at that head movement. And his upper legs, it's not a cut, but it's a ball. So there's a lot of range right there. There's no knee because it's not necessary. His legs are so small. He's got multiple forms, so this is just his smaller form, but this is really nice. Backpack, and that's probably where the stand falls into place. But can he even stand up? I don't see why not. If you just put his feet planted flat, I'm sure it'll stand. If not, that's pretty wild. Oh. Yeah, you can get him to stand, but I can see what they mean by giving us this little flight stand. So the flight stand would just be a pop-in like so. And it's got a ball on it so it can twist around. And it's got a hinge. There you go. So yeah, I don't mind that. It's small enough for it to be okay. Really no accessories because it's not going to hold anything. His hands are actually hooves, so it's pretty neat. Once I get the other egghead characters, it'll look more uniform for the shelf. But I think it's cool with these face plates. How would you take this apart? Oh my god. Because that is wild. So there's a visor that you can take off. But the helmet itself, there you go. The helmet comes off like that. This expression is awesome. Let's plug that in. Have that surprise look. That's crazy. Cool. I can add him on the shelf. I will get the Egghead Luffy and the Egghead Jewelry Bonnie in due time. So it's still pretty neat. Ross been getting decent stuff. They have been. It's insane. Eric, thanks for stopping by. I'm surprised they're still putting out more toys. Oh my gosh, is that the One Piece figure with all the expressions? I saw it I don't know. I haven't checked out Toy Migos' recent videos, I guess. Or I just picked up the new basic design Goku. Oh, what's it called? What's it called? The Games Begin. Is it any better? Okay, there we go. Cool. All right. I think I'm done for the night. It is past 11 o'clock. So thank you guys for being here. I greatly appreciate it. As always, we are here every Sunday night, unless otherwise, but every Sunday night at 9 o'clock. We're just talking toy news and opening up new figures that I recently picked up. So it's always fun to have someone to talk to and enjoy this with. So it's really awesome to do so. Way better. Oh, that's really good. I will pick it up, and I wouldn't be surprised if I picked it up at the Dragon Ball tour. But yes, thank you all. I appreciate you being here. Be safe out there. It's still snowing. I hope you were in an area that you're able to get out, because there will be no toy hunting tomorrow. But I will try to get out there by Tuesday, maybe Wednesday. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. As far as it goes, thank you all. Hope to see you soon, and hope to see you on the next hunt.